groet op Tussen Ons, maar ons het vir julle baie interessante laaste gaste. Ons wil nie te veel vooraf weggee nie, so verwelkom asseblief vir Maclver van Groote Schuur Newborns Trust en Mom's Own Milk en die Storme Spele en Newborns Trust ambassadeur Skakel. Mense tog net vir ons so excited sal raak, nee. Wens ons sien net, dit is lekker om julle hier te hê. Let's first start with the Groote Schuur Newborns Trust. When did it start and what is it?
Thanks, Tracy. The Groote Schuur Newborns Trust started in 2008 and it was started as an organisation to support premature and critically ill babies, not just at Groote Schuur but across the Western Cape. And what a lot of people don't know is that 1 in 7 babies is born too soon or premature, and some of our babies weigh as little as 500 kilos, so they are super tiny. 500 grams, my goodness. That's a mistake. 500 grams, which is basically the size of a block of butter. And to give you an idea, I brought one of our preemie nappies with to show you, so you can see this.
Oh my, tiny. So where does Mom's Own Milk fit in? Gosh. Skara?
Yeah, that's where I fit in. I do the pumping actually. No, I think
you and Anna will make a great team.
Yes, very much so.
So the Mom's Own Milk project was started 2 years ago as a means to try and get more breast milk to our babies in the unit. It's well known that a premature baby has a 60% higher chance of surviving and thriving with its mum's own milk. But unfortunately in South Africa, the reality is a lot of our mums are discharged and they go home to faraway locations and don't have the money or the resources to come and visit their babies. And so babies end up going without. And so what we tried to do was think of a way that we could get mom's milk from wherever she is to the babies. And we were very generously donated in partnership with Relate a motorbike, which we then hired a driver to go and fetch mom's milk, and our breastfeeding rates went through the roof, which was magnificent. But then we unfortunately did hit a snag, and you know the realities of South Africa is that we do face a lot of crime, and our motorbike was stolen.
But I want to know, what is he really doing here?
I mean, most sportsmen would actually get involved with sports, but you're doing something totally different.
So personal,
Yeah, well, I think Amy always says I'm there to flirt with the nurses.
Which I believe.
No, I think I got involved because my nephew was prem, and they were up in Pretoria. And, you know, I don't have kids, I don't have my own kids, but just yet, yes. Don't get her excited.
There will be people contact DMs. We're not saying it's the DMs, eh?
Got a message.
Yeah, and then just seeing what people go through, you know, and how emotional it is and how hectic it is when a mother and obviously my brother was the dad, what they go through, and especially financially. And at the same time, that's when Newborns contacted me and wanted me to get involved. So I thought it was perfect for me, and yeah, I think I've fallen in love there a lot of times, and I've tried to kidnap a few, but
Please don't, it's fine.
But I think it's one thing we don't think about, that it's already an incredibly stressful situation for the mom being separated from the baby and knowing that you'd like to take care, but you can still in this way. So how does the collection process work?
So basically we were donated 10,000 jars by Consul, which we sterilized, and then we send mums home with jars and ask them to express into these jars, and then we had the motorbike driver that would pick up in specialized cooler boxes that would pick up the milk from wherever mum was and bring it into the unit. And we have amazing mums. I mean, sometimes we have mums that are donating milk for up to 5 babies in the unit at a time because they have extra milk. And we never say no. I mean, if there are any mums out there that are breastfeeding and you do have of extra milk, please consider getting in touch with us. We would gratefully accept your milk.
What's the lifespan of the milk once it leaves the breast until it gets to you?
If it's stored correctly and refrigerated, it can be quite long because it can also be frozen. And we do have a pasteurization facility at Groote Schuur where we're able to pasteurize the milk and store it properly.
I love this. It's like there's a problem, there's a solution. You found it. I love it. Well done. You guys are doing an excellent job. But we also have a very good friend here of Tussen Ons. She's from the Relay Trust. Her name is Lauren Gillis. You've spoken about, and I'd like to welcome her onto the show. Lauren.
Mexican,
Señorita. I love it when you call me señorita. So, Lauren, Amy just touched on earlier that you assisted them with a motorcycle not too long ago. But unfortunately, something happened because of crime. The motorcycle was stolen. But you are here with another message this evening.
Well, our relationship is very close to my heart because I have a daughter-in-law who was born at 25 weeks. Who's given birth to my grandson of 9 months, healthy little boy. Also have 2 grandchildren who are very prim. So,
Did they wear nappies like this?
Not quite as small as that. Although my daughter-in-law must have.
Sure.
You know, she was only 6 months. So she's also one of those miracle babies.
Wow.
And Relate is really all about solutions. I know that we've spoken about charities that we fund, this being one, jobs that we create. I don't know, Amy, did you bring any bracelets tonight?
I did. I bought a bracelet for each of you.
So
Thank you.
So this is the Newborn Trust bracelet, which is a bit different. It's woven, but it's a fundraising tool. It's a connection. It's an awareness tool.
Yeah.
But I think what people often don't know, that we're not just about raising funds for organizations. Every single bracelet results in money going into a skills development fund and into an enterprise development fund. And this was a great story because the money from our enterprise development fund, when we heard that there was a problem of getting milk to the babies, we thought, well, how can we participate in that? So tonight, we are not giving a check, but sadly, the mothers on the move, the milk on the move, not the mothers on the move, stopped for a while because of the bike having been stolen. And so we've got a little surprise for you tonight.
If you just turn around, right?
Oh,
Lauren, thank you. Oh my word, from the bottom of my heart, Lauren, thank you. You don't even know how many babies' lives this may save. Really, so thank you so much.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you so very much.
Wow.
Dit is eintlik verskriklik baie mooi. Baie dankie aan Relate vir die werk wat julle doen. We really do appreciate it. En moenie vergeet nie, jy kan ook jou Tussen Ons bandjie koop by die Van die Kaap winkel in Kanaalwalk. Al die opbrengs word geskenk aan die Tygerberg Hospitaal se kinderkankersaal. Tot volgende week. Totsiens.